Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Thegeekblend. I'm Jeff.
And I am Jason.
And today we're going to do our very first beer review.
Very first.
This is a Quadrahopic Series IPA from Land Grant Brewing Company in Columbus, Ohio.
I'm already crying.
It's like so many hops, so little time. So it's brewed and canned by the Land Grant Brewing Company, Town Street, Columbus, Ohio. So I used to live in Columbus. I was in Ohio for the weekend. And I got some of this, and I was like, you know what? Let's just try it.
A little sentimental value here.
Yeah, so.
And I worked for a beer distributing company here in Indiana for about 3 years. Prior to that, I absolutely hated beer. I never was a fan. It wasn't one of my favorite things to drink, but it also helped me kind of develop a understanding, a taste, an appreciation, just all kinds of things for beer. But I do enjoy drinking beer now, and I do kind of pride myself on being able to try beers from all spectrums. I was never a sour fan. I never liked IPAs. Now I love IPAs. Goses, sours, things of that nature are where I tend to kind of veer myself now. I always was kind of just drinking basic like lagers and porters, what I call basic bitch beers now.
Make a little ultra.
Yeah.
Here's a glass of H2O.
Give me some water with a little bit of barley in it.
There you go.
I'm definitely excited about trying this because Jeff told me about it, and I was like, well, you know what? Let's do a review on it. We're not beer snobs. We're people who just enjoy drinking beer.
For sure.
So I kind of feel like...
For sure.
This is going to be a little more of a honest review / experience than it would be from some, pinky in the air. I can only drink this out of the proper glassware, snob beer drinker that you're going to find. I think there's nothing else
Let's crack it.
to do but to do it.
Let's crack it and pour it. Son of a balls.
That was like a freaking Stone Cold Steve Austin crack there.
By
the way, I want to try his IPA. I heard his IPA is fantastic.
I'm sure it is. I'd love to try that. Before we drink it, I'm actually going to read what this can says. Give it the old Indiana try. In your hands is an immersive, loopular experience of the senses, 4 hop varieties. I'm sorry, 4 hop varietals.
Mm-hmm.
Simcoe, Citra, Huil Melon, and Cashmere. Harmonize in perfect balance, building toward a hoppy crescendo of mango and melon.
First of all, half the time when I read what these cans say I'm going to taste,
I ain't going to taste that.
I don't taste that.
Like, I have a hint of licorice and tobacco.
Yeah, I taste...
Well, there's no tobacco on this? Interesting.
I taste Gorilla Glue and sock sweat.
A hint of soaked overnight staples and Jolly Ranchers.
This reminds me what the inside of a factory car outlet used to smell like.
All right, let's
cheers.
Let's get on this one.
Let's see what we got here. First of all, if you're going to tell me that a beer has 4 hops in it, I don't know if anybody's ever drank an Imperial IPA, but they're very hoppy, and that's what I was anticipating immediately as soon as you told me, this has got it's a Quadrahopic.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's going to be a very
hops.
Very overpowering beer that's going to just have so much hops and bitterness that I'm going to kind of immediately be turned off to it. It's not the case.
No.
It's actually very light for having
that many hops.
Many hops.
Yeah.
Because I feel like whenever you drink a beer that has that many hops, you get immediate hops on the front and the back. I only got a little bit of hops on the back part.
Yep.
When it first hits my tongue and when I first take a drink, I don't really get a lot of hops.
It's not. You're right. On the front end, it's not, and then until it goes down on the back end, it really does have more of a hop taste to it.
And I do get kind of a fruity. I do taste it. That's weird.
Yeah.
After all that shit I just talked.
You're not going to be able to taste any mango melon. It's all fruity now.
Yeah, I do actually taste it.
Yeah.
Which most of the time with an IPA, you get more of a grapefruit, juicy kind of taste. This is different. This is definitely different. Honestly, I absolutely hate the word crushable. I don't know why. That bothers me so much. But every time that I go out to a bar and there's something on the menu that I've never had or something I want to try, either the server or the bartender will be like, oh, and they're giving me their rundown in description. They're like, it's a crushable beer. You tell me that, I'm gonna be like, you can keep it, because crushable to me is a keystone. When you crack it open, you hammer it back, you slam it on the ground. I crush that beer. That's what I did.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm never gonna crush an IPA. Crushable is such a tacky, just mundane piece of description for a beer. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Like I'm going to slam a zombie dust and crush the glass bottle with my fist.
Oh, it's crushable
until I bleed to death.
It's crushable, dude. That beer's crushable. Drink it. It's crushable. Whatever. But yeah, this is actually a damn good beer, dude.
Yeah,
good
dude.
find.
Yeah. This is good.
It's one of the few things I learned being in the beer business is drinking a beer like this is definitely, it's much more enjoyable when you pour it in a glass. It allows the beer to open up and breathe. I've bartended for years. I can pride myself on saying I can pour a damn good glass of beer. This is tasty. I honestly, one of the other things I feel like a lot of beer companies do nowadays is they have these bright, catchy cans and packagings that kind of catch your eye. You know, Three Floyds is very good with their designs, their packaging. Is
phenomenal.
18th Street is another one. 18th Street brews brilliant, beautiful, amazing beers, but damn, their cans will catch your eye sitting on a shelf faster than any other beer out there, I swear. Just if you're into artwork and things of that nature. But this is another one. I mean, it
really, this is one of the reasons it attracted me.
This is what a lot of people are going to. They're going to these plain silver cans with these almost like home printed labels on them.
Yeah, it's very minimalistic label, but the colors and the way the hops are designed on the can, I'll put up a picture of the can too up there.
It catches you.
There was about...
It grabs you.
I about say 25 to 30 beers in this little convenience store down the road from the cabin we were in. Mm-hmm. I had a bunch of beers. I kept going back to it with my eyes. I read the label. I'm like, oh man, it's like 4 different hops. I like IPAs. And I was like, I'm going to try this. And I was like, Jason probably want to try this too. So, and your wife as well likes...
Good call.
He likes IPAs, so I think she'll like this as well. But
yeah.
It's a damn good beer, man.
No, this is a very good call. Because like I said, when you were telling me about it, I knew I personally probably wasn't going to be a big fan of it. Hers, yeah, she's into the more bitter hops. She loves Salmon Pants, Foggy Geezer, War Pigs. Anything War Pigs does, she's a huge fan of, which is another Three Floyds byproduct. Yeah, she really enjoys a lot of these more bitter, hoppier beers. One of the beers I got her turned on to that I absolutely love and adore is Dragons and Yum Yum by Dogfish Head. Phenomenal beer. What caught my initial attention was the packaging, a collaboration that Dogfish Head did with the Flaming Lips.
Okay.
So
nice.
It was just one of those things where musically it was what more caught my attention than anything. Dogfish Head has always had a part with Record Store Day and things of that nature. Just the artwork and things like that is what initially caught my attention. And then buying the beer, it killed me to pay, I think it was like $14 for a 6-pack. But then being able to enjoy it and be like, wow, that's actually a damn good beer and worth the money that I just spent on it. Just little things like that I enjoy, like going out and finding certain little, in my mind, hidden gems. Because, when you're shopping for beer, I feel like now there's just so many options.
Oh my God.
And it's ridiculous. And one of the things I can always recommend, just because, I'm not too picky of a beer drinker, but there's still certain beers out there that I know I've tried and I've absolutely just disdained. Find a local liquor store that lets you break 6-packs up.
Yeah.
We have one here in Evansville called the Wine Tree. They're amazing. There's not a single 6-pack, 4-pack, anything that is in that store that you can't walk in and look at and you'll be like, do I really want to pay $12 for that 4-pack?
Yeah.
I'll damn sure pop one of those off and pay $3 for it. You can kind of build your own 6-pack. You can kind of do your own mix and match and things like that. If your local liquor store or grocery store offers that option, take advantage of it.
Most definitely.
Because you'll be able to kind of pick and choose and find the beers that you like.
And it's hard to drop $13, $14 on a 4-pack or a 6-pack, and then you end up not liking it as much.
It really is.
It's hard. So to have that option is a really big deal.
It kills me too, because while I was in Louisville, I found a beer that I absolutely fell in love with, and I did that where they only had 2 singles sitting there, which was Urban Artifacts. They made a dill pickle goza. And I'm a huge pickle fan. I wish I could buy a case of it. Apparently that's impossible, that it's one of the hardest beers to find as far as what they had put out, with that dill pickle brew. But I would have never even tried that beer if it wasn't for the fact that I couldn't just walk in and kind of build my own 6-pack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anytime your local liquor store offers that, take advantage of it in a heartbeat, because you will find probably a lot more beers, and it'll allow you to venture out and try things that you've never tried that you might end up really liking, which is how I kind of ended up where I am with a lot of the sours and gozas and things of that nature that back then I really had no care for.
Yeah, you were never really a big beer guy back
Yeah,
in the day. Yeah,
not at all. But definitely a good find.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
I would definitely be looking into Land Grant Brewing Company to see if I can find any more of their stuff.
Yeah,
because this is definitely something to move forward with and be like, hey, these guys make a good beer, so I'm going to go and see what else they have to offer.
Yeah.
And it being up in Columbus, Ohio, and I do get up there every now and then, it's a brewery I'd like to go check out and see if they have a place you could go check out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, good job, guys. Damn good beer, guys.
Fantastic stuff.
For sure.
Really good job. Quadrahopic Series IPA by Land Grant Brewing Company in Columbus, Ohio. Definitely look for that.
Dude,
definitely.
this beer's crushable.
It's so crushable. When I think crushable, I think of those stupid cigarettes. You got to crush the flavor menthols in.
Those Camels.
Yeah. Like,
Remember
why would you
those?
call a beer crushable, man? I'm not gonna shotgun this bitch and shove it on my forehead. I'm not doing like I pop this open and slam it. Yeah, we're not.
Crush this on my...
This is an IPA, man. You don't crush an IPA.
Fucking Beta Chi.
Yeah, this is something you don't do, is crush an IPA. Plus, most IPAs come in glasses, so you crush them with your bare hands. Like, look at all this glass.
What? I'm gonna crush this one.
It's so good.
It's good.
That's a damn good beer. Once again, guys, thanks for joining us for our first ever beer review. If you guys like it, leave a comment below. Let us know. That way we'll be continuing to bring you more of these beer reviews, because there's a ton of stuff we can do. Like you said, we have a local liquor store. We could just go in with some money and be like, let's try that, and we could just try a bunch of stuff together. Mm-hmm. So we hope you like this review. We enjoy doing it because we get to drink a beer while we're talking about stuff. So
I might be intoxicated.
a little bit. So we had another beer before this that we didn't review, but maybe we'll do that down the road.
Yeah.
As for the Geekblend, I'm Jeff.
And I am Jason.
And as always,
if you geek on it, we'll speak on it.
that's right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you check out Land Grant Brewing Company, Columbus, Ohio, if you can find them in your area. Check their stuff out. See you guys later.
Peace.